It says I'm live. Um, it'd be nice. I'm a friend of mine called me on a video call. So fancy in the 21st century, are we not? Yeah, we're very fancy with our language. Um, our lighting sucks. I mean, it's either full on lighting, and or like you basically get this kind of. So there's a viewer, and also my system is letting me know I'm live on YouTube. So thanks for that. I'm glad there's just a nice lag, but not an awful lag. It's nice to have reminders in life. So hi viewer. Chat is live open. No, I just got back from band practice. I'm not with the band. I'm the other night when I was at a show with them. I should do some mood lighting, like make a makeshift light and plug it into the one of the two power systems. There's a lot to do here at the Temple of the Starry-Eyed Goddess. It's good enough. Nuit Day was yesterday, and then today is Hadith Day. It's just, and then of course, I always call the day three Abrahadabra, but it is what it is. You can call anything like Easter, Ostara, potato, potatoes, tomato, tomatoes. So hi viewer. I was gonna so yeah, tonight at band practice we were working out. Just it's an ever kind of who shows up, who doesn't show up. I haven't shown up in a month. I just took a break, but I'm not part of the band. The last time I was with them was a live performance a while back, and it was the first time I had and I didn't perform with them. I was just kind of there. They introduced me as their traveling mystic. So yeah, I leave the and then so tonight we were working on just kind of getting behind this song called the Call Girl Blues. I think it was originally done by Diamond Ruggs, and this is like a rough demo finish. I got my boots on. I'm gonna take them off. I gotta bring my bike in. Leverage being I've got those call girl blues again. So it's the Hunters. I think it's visible on the cap. Hunters, the Hunters without the E. It's pretty. I was listening to them the other day. My brother Willie was over, not Willie Nelson, and then my brother that sounds like Marshall Tucker. His name's Matt. He was over. He's about 6'3". He's got a goatee, a beard like mine. He has shorter hair, a little curlier, about the same length as me. Salt and pepper grays. I don't know. Within a decade of my age, over me, he might be. He's like an immortal. But I'm retired. Uh, I know there can be only one, but I'm like Mythos. I'm a watcher more than anything these days. Do you remove yourself from the world, or do you keep trying to I don't know, in your own way, be free? I think that's the question we're all asking. um and I think this answers it, I hope. Uh I mean, that's as loud as I can get. I'm joking. I don't know I had better life. I had way more stickers. I'm sitting here drinking with the rest of the guys. 6 rounds in, I'll go fucking five. I drank all the groceries, and half the rent I got like $15.69. Hang it. I guess they ought to take a vote and hang it from the highs. Whoa. I usually hit that, but no more drink for me. So I mean, it's a great song. Balls, balls, AWS balls. And I think born originally. Roses are as a dang. How to take a road, dang. So I got the guitar. Super fantastic. Uber, I got some pedals on the chest out later. I don't have enough AAA batteries, or and also I cannot find my 9-volt adapter. I did find a great knife. It was a birthday gift last year. I mean, it's just collectible in the house knife, but a really nice. It's for the big boy stiletto, and it's not a switchblade. It's a gravity release. It's a little loose. It needs some work, but overall, I mean, it's got a nice. The clip is a little loose, so when you put it on your hip, when you're hunting or something, camping, I would, this looks like a hexagon knot. Just count the points of the star. It's a little star. Oh, sorry, there we go. Yeah, the star nut in there. And then also just to tighten the blade up in there if the blade's a little loose, which this blade is. And these are all hex nuts, similar to an Allen wrench, they're just star shaped. So, but this was a gift. I think. Whoa, last it was a freighter of mine gave it to another freighter, and another freighter gave it to me as an early birthday gift. So that was nice. My birthday's coming up on Monday. I'll be older, another year older, and deeper in debt. The old song. So I'm gonna go get my Tizan. It's an herbal drink. It's ashwagandha and extract. It's raw leaf. No, it's actually raw leaf, and then Tulsi. And if you wanted some energy, you could add like yerba mate, yerba mate. Said either way. In there, if you wanted some different, you could brew some kratom, kratom. They say with their pinky up, kratom. Like a toasting at a uh, bourgeoisie party. Your pinky ups when you toast, fancy like at a garden party. If you go to a garden party, I wish you a lot of luck. I'm gonna go try to get my tea. Uh, just over in the kitchen. And you could come with if you want. There we go. Sorry for the narrow focus, but I don't feel like walking and trying to adjust and at all right now. And I could have put on some background noise, but actually sometimes the noise is pretty cool. Somebody was collecting mushrooms, and I think this is a lion's mane. I'm like, I'm not sure. I'll check it out. So yeah, there's a pretty nice thing to riding around, and I don't have a car right now. Hello, how are you? Good to see you. I've got hand sanitizer here during. That's my bike. Can you see that? I don't think you can. I don't know. It's so dark down here. You can see it now. What's the? There we go. There, is that the bike? Are you seeing it? There we go. There we go. Yes, there. We're seeing the bike and the crystal pendants hanging. But yes, we're seeing my beach crusher, my beach destroyer. It's got the giant tires. I can show you more in the morning. It would be, but somebody asked about it. This is just a bell and the motorcycle gear wheel. This is was it coconut bikini, and I was also using it for like the Monty Python and the Holy Grail kind of gag, and that's just somebody. Her hair, it's weird, isn't it? The metallic clang you hear above you is a dormer, train whistles. I have a field recorder. I'm gonna actually the railroad tracks are very nearby. They're not far out. You can hear the whistles. And if you're down there, I've been down there. You should walk if you're in this area and you are in this area and you know me and you want where to go. It's right near Temple here, and it's a pretty groovy place. I need to get my tea. And so I just got distracted. So all of you guys here staring at the Three from Hell poster. What's that now? Oh, it's just a mermaid drawing of my mermaid painting my mother loved. And to that, right here, just a mirror with a Santa Claus hat. It's blooming kind of outlight wise. But if I turn the light off, you kind of get nothing except getting kind of the weird ambience there with the blue lights. Well, let's just have the weird ambient blue light. No noise, sorry. I'll put them on. Oh, you probably want to hear some noise, don't you? Weird ambient drone in the room doesn't interest you, huh? Wait till you get to see the weird wall for a minute. Got to clean out my pipe and put more holy flower in it because it's the holy festival days. Oh yeah, I'm taking off my glasses. I don't want to take it. No, you know. So I know it's. I think it's like 59. Uh, no, that's not it. That's not it. I mean, man, that's not it. 56. I think 56. It's really low, so I might have to go a little louder. Well, I recorded it lower than I intended initially. It was more of an audio experiment. You had your flowers, love. I didn't, but who's counting? Love is yours, when you call down. Love is yours, when you come. Love is yours, There we have you're way over there, viewer. I'm way over here. Sometimes I've found some of the more absurdist amongst us in the world. They sometimes do more absurd comedy as were than regular comedy. So I remember, oh, this is it's a weird little neighborhood. They tolerate me, I think, to a degree. I mean, usually I'm outside. Usually we're working on a bicycle. I've got a beach crusher. I just tried to show y'all my beach crusher or destroyer. It's like a cruiser, beach cruiser, meant for flat coastal areas. It's you don't really want to do any kind of elevation in the thing. The other day, I went biking with this local guy, and he is local, but and another local guy. One has been here since he moved here from Alaska under a military secret strategy plan because his great grandfather to the 29th degree was William Tyndall. He wrote the Bible, and oddly, that's very magic and esoteric, and he does know a smattering of Cherokee. He definitely has the Cherokee bloodline in him. I'm trying to figure out if it's a mosquito or a mosquito hawk. It's something everybody should be aware of. Ticks and mosquitoes. We are entering the beginning of those creatures coming to life. But something that looks bigger than looks like a giant mosquito. It's actually a mosquito hawk. They actually hunt mosquitoes, so don't kill something. You live it for a while. That's actually just a variety of mayfly. It's not. It looks similar to the mosquito, but some smaller damsel flies, various mosquito hawks. They are a bigger mosquito. They look like a giant mosquito. They freak most people out. And again, bats freak most people out. And I was in a park playing a guitar once, and a bat did get stuck in a girl's hair. And then right there, that's probably a song of some mutation, if I were to recall now. I was trying. I got a new looper pedal tonight. Don't know where I put it though. I got some early birthday gifts. I'm grateful. But I have a ache in my foot. But no, I do. My left foot has a needle in it. Like broken off years ago, and it sometimes it smarts. Eventually, if I get any signs of issues or significant impairment, I have to go get surgery and I live alone. So, I mean, like that's then there's hiring care or hobbling around. But I think it'll be all right for a while. It'll be like what's that? It's a Leonard Cohen song. Tonight, tonight will be fine. That's a great Leonard Cohen song. Leonard Cohen did pass away, but my brother Richard McGraw, near and dear brother of my heart. Music's great. I play one of my covers of him if I can walk back across the room. I did have a GoPro for a while, but I guess it was so cell phone reliant. I didn't mind it, but I wanted to try to just be like, let's do a live broadcast. I thank the two new subscribers that came upon recently. Nice to have you. I don't know what brought you. Good to meet you. If you're a neighbor, you've probably seen me. I used to visit the Wawa regularly and the 7-Eleven regularly. Both institutions have banned me. I don't know, person non grata for reasons unknown, and that's like a great country album, don't it? It's like with the Jimmy Buffett song. I wish I had a pencil thin Mustang. John Waters, God bless him, the filthiest man I maybe granddad level. He's like a sexy older man, older than me, which like I'm old, older. But he's not too old, and I'm not too old. He wrote many great books. He's a film director out of Baltimore, Maryland. And Baltimore will always no, be near and dear to my heart. I grew up in that area of the world. I haven't really. I've gone other places, but I always seem to crash land somewhere along the eastern seaboard between Maine and Florida, and and in other states too. That some don't even want to go back to. Some don't even want to fly over into DC-10 at night. But I mean, that's all viable country lyrics. And I had a brother come in, a freighter of mine come in one night. And he sat down in the chair opposite. And the Armenian leather chair. I let yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much my viewpoint, right? Yeah. But that's the China cabinet. Is that there we go. Yeah, that's it. I mean we can say there. I mean, so yeah, but it is what it is. And it's not what it's not. But yeah, no, so it's a study of what could be, what isn't, and what might not always be there, what could always be there. Um, it's always a matter of perspective. Where's your vision drawn and why? Do you see? I always love it when a student comes up to me and says, "I do you mind if I ask a stupid question?" I say, "There's no such thing. Stupid question. Questions always remove ignorance. Getting rid of a blight, getting rid of a debt. So you're seeking knowledge. And that's great. Whether it's you asking, how do you spell that? Oh, really? Your new year just started? Well, hey, I grew up, and New Year's was December 31st. What's your New Year? Well, it's Lunar New Year. I grew up in Vietnam, and or maybe they grew up, I don't know, in some commune where it's the Taurus equinox or something, or the Aries equinox, like Thelemites. So maybe they're a Satanist and they go by the year of Satan, which was 1968, Walpurgis Nacht. The Satanic Bible was put down on paper. Um, but yeah, I mean, I've read all the books, and every book I read gives me wisdom. But the more I learn, the more I really realize I'm always going to be, because I'm trying to figure out something that's beyond me, no matter how I approach the subject. Um, it's the ineffable. That's why I've always thought kind of, love songs are where it's at. I mean, I'm not saying other songs don't have their place, and then in my time, I've certainly done some very, uh, weird, you know, songs, punk rock songs. Gigi Allen and the Murder Junkies. I will used to whip out any fucking track off the Carnival of Excess album. You know, sometimes the Son of Evil, which is really like an autobiographical song that Gigi Allen, who was born Jesus Christ Allen, wrote to kind of in his way, and this kind of he was 90, what, early 90, like 91, 92, right before he passed in 93. Oddly, that was the suicide tour. He had always threatened he was going to kill himself on stage on Halloween. Every year, their show would be set up, and he would fail. They would be closed down by the police. So it's interesting. You know, you have interesting things always going on. And I was talking to my brother. He's like, "Damn, you know, your life is like a surreal Richard Brautigan novel esque thing. You could really write a novel." I said, "Why does everybody not like Father John Misty? Like I hear all this kind of." And you know, my brother's like, "Yeah, he's just kind of a pretentious prick." And I said, "You know, yeah." I thought about that time in Philly. It was a great venue. I thought great scenery. The water went on a rant. It was a beautiful piece of art, but it was not the show I wanted to see. You know, as opposed to the time after that, I was in Philly. It was Daniel Johnson farewell tour, and Jeff Lynne, Roy Wood, and Bev Bevan. Things Jeff Lynne, Roy Wood, and Bev Bevan. Things went weird. Earlier, I misidentified the lead singer Amen Corner as uh, as Bev Bevan, which is the Moves singer. And I'm totally Andy Fairweather Low. That's the lead singer of fuck of that band that I was mentioning just now. Amen Corner. He also did a couple solo albums. If you enjoy the band Love, which I would definitely. Oh, lost the viewer. Now it's zero. It is late. It's almost witching hour. But so yeah, if you were listening to as a child, I remember it was a vampire movie or something. It was used to Wilson Pickett's "I'm Gonna Wait Till the Midnight Hour." So my brother challenged me. He's like, "Yeah, you know, we were talking like ever since we were, you know, renting movies at the video store." It's like this girl the other night on a date said, "Hey, what are you gonna do about your beard?" And I said, "What do you mean?" She goes, it's getting all gray." And I said, "It's ashes." Cigarettes. She said, "Oh, I hate the smell of cigarettes." I'm like, well, I was hoping to bum a smoke. Um, that song that you heard, the weird noise rendition of my version of working on